Alright. Alright, so before I get into this, I kinda wanna yap about some. Uh me and my mans, we was playing COD and shit. We was talking about so he did YouTube before, but he wanna get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Between that and TikTok and shit. His Wi-Fi is not really good right now. Where he's at right now, he's in the process of working on that and shit. But I told him that the broadcast, I don't know if it'll pop up on the end of the streaming shit. It probably ain't gonna show it, but this broadcast button, yo, on PlayStation 5, I know they got it on the Xbox Series X too and Xbox One, but you need an external hard drive to capture recordings, which is weird. Like you gotta like import it into like a file or some shit. But this fucking okay, so it like removed my camera. I'm pretty sure my audio's still in, but they got like when you hit the share button, they got this feature to where you can record your gameplay sessions to up to an hour, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect, you know what I'm saying? And it don't take up, like, if you got running on weird Wi-Fi or something like that, it really don't really, I guess, take up bandwidth. I'm not a techie gizmo kind of nigga, but like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go with that analogy, like, or even on my end, like, sometimes when my internet is not, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not remote, but like, if it's a storm or whatever, I'll broadcast my shit via that. So when you hit the share button, you click on it and it should say start recording. You're gonna hit that, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna have like a timer and shit. Like at first it's gonna show the timer, then it's gonna disappear. But like it's gonna let you know when the shit gonna cut off, like around the 55-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? But once it's an hour, it's done. You can stop anytime the recording. You can do like up to 30 minutes. That's just the maximum where you can go up to. Not only is it a good remedy for like if you got bad Wi-Fi and shit, but you still wanna like post YouTube or like TikToks and shit like that, find a way like how to do that. It's also a good thing to like just to practice, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be on YouTube, that I know that helped for me, you know what I'm saying, or Twitch or whatever, like someday, you know what I mean, like practice, like, because I know that shit can be sometimes nerve-wracking with a lot of people, even myself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know what I'm saying? So that helps, just being on camera, like nobody's really watching you, with just your broadcast. You could fuck up as many times, restart it, delete the shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, just perfect your craft or whatever the case may be. Even though ain't really no such thing as being perfect, just progress. That's what you need, you know what I'm saying? Just be real and show up. But you know what I'm saying, if you somebody like me, like, you know what I'm saying, that got a stamper or whatever the case would be, or kind of like, you know what I'm saying, they be flubbing up their words and shit in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, it ain't as easy as it looks, you feel me? Especially just putting your shit on camera and all that. The fuck, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Especially all like even your living conditions, you know what I'm saying? To each his own, you feel me? I digress, you know what I mean? Like just little shit like that, like something throw you off and it throw you off your game, like that broadcast button works wonders, bro. I swear to God. Also, when you done, you know what I'm saying, I think when you hit the share, it's gonna save to your thing, you feel me? When you upload your shit to your PlayStation gallery. This is strictly just a PS5. I don't know nothing about the Xbox. It's probably like the same thing, just different, you know what I'm saying, functionalities and how to do it. You can import your shit, because how I do it, right? Like I'll take like because I'll be doing like walkthroughs and shit like that, or like just say Marvel Rivals. Let's say if it's like a 15-minute video of Marvel Rivals, right? I'll take that vid, you know what I'm saying, save it. It's gonna go into my gallery, and then when you go in your gallery, you can choose the option, like you can mess with the title, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's already gonna have its own little file, like whatever default shit that it got, but you can like mess with it, you know what I'm saying? Say like, okay, like Marvel Rivals ranked gameplay or some shit like that, right? You can just set I'll set my gameplay shit, I mean my vid as private, you know what I'm saying? Import it to my YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It'll download and shit like that, because that takes a little bit of a process. Me personally, I never do public unless like until I do like the titles and come up with the thumbnails and shit like that and all that. So that shit, you know what I'm saying, pitting y'all a game, like make y'all shit private first. Like there's an option, like the default is gonna be public, but you can, I hope I ain't talking fast, but the default is gonna be public, but the you can click on it and have an option, you know what I'm saying, as to make it public. I mean, the default is gonna be public, but you can go list it and then private, you know what I'm saying? Always do private, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, unless you want to do it like that, you want as raw as anything, like just raw, unfiltered as it is. But somebody like myself, like you want some kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, so people can click on your shit, you know what I'm saying? So you can have time to do your thumbnail, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a title, clever title and shit like that. That's how to do it. So yeah, that's just some game. I don't want to yap too much about it. Hopefully it was try to explain it the best I can. But yeah, my man's, I'm happy for it, man. It's a couple of my niggas I know that's trying to get back into the shit or just want to start. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm a baby in this shit, but like I be learning, you know what I'm saying, off of just people that I like or whatever, or just, you know what I'm saying, picking up things like all this shit. Like I never did this shit before. Like I'm about to do the same shit. So basically for me, right, they got this Battlefield 6 open beta coming out. I was kind of debating, you know what I'm saying, because I want to start leaving more VODs up on my shit, being that I'm kind of like close to being affiliate and shit since they changed up that criteria. I want to start leaving more VODs up so people, you know what I'm saying, whatever randoms can look back and shit like that. So yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I gotta stop with the broadcast shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just need to start doing on Twitch. But sometimes, like me, like Battlefield 6, I want to be immersed in that shit. I want my camera up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna turn that off. But like multi-stream, I guess, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like stream on Twitch, but broadcast it at the same time. I'm gonna do that shit with this one too, like this Yakuza. So this is gonna be kind of like for me like a test stream to see how that shit works. Cause sometimes my Wi-Fi don't be my provider. They, you know what I'm saying, they a little weird and wacky when it come to this shit. So yeah, that's just my spiel. That's my game. My yap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, even going back to that, it's really good. Like that broadcast shit. I mean, I keep calling it broadcast. It's save new recording, but like, you know what I'm saying? Broadcast is when you go on Twitch and shit like that, but the shit start recording. Like, you know what I'm saying? That record button, bro, works wonders, bro. Like, just for practice, even for me, like, I'll just know, like, now, like, even if you just, the fact, like, again, no camera, just wanting to get comfortable, like, with just speaking and hearing your voice and shit like that, you know, like, that shit really works. So, yeah, let me, I'm gonna start recording this shit, too. And like I said, yeah, the timer going up. I don't know if it's gonna show. No, it don't show. Oh, it do. Yeah, so y'all see it. So yeah, that's ill. Okay, so y'all got more of a visual and shit. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna do it from an hour. So I'm probably 9 times out of 10 because it's getting hard. I'm streaming this shit longer than that. But at least I'll have, like, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, a fuck Twitch go down or some shit like that. I'll still have my broadcast, you feel what I'm saying? So that shit worked too. That's why I was going back to make a full circle with my man's. Like, all right, like, you got your Wi-Fi ain't all that, because it's like your internet trying to, like, you want multiplayer and then you trying to stream and shit. Like, it's just too much shit that it's trying to do. But that broadcast button, that'll help. That'll remedy all that shit. But yeah, let me get into it. That's my yap with that. Matter of fact, I shouldn't have started that broadcast though. I should have broadcast. Hold. See, I'm fucking up. Y'all gonna see this shit in real time. How I be fucking up. So they got, you can save recent gameplay too. They got a button so you can take screenshots. You gonna see this shit. You can't see it, but they when you click on it, it says save the first one, save recent gameplay, take screenshot, and then start recording. I fucked up. I should have started my it says save full video. Fuck you mean full video? 11 minutes. Alright, whatever. I don't even know I don't even know how many long I was yapping. That probably was. Even though I can always go back to the VOD and on Switch and edit it and shit like that. That's still up. But like, I should have did it there. See, I'm fucking, I was so head first. But what I wanted to do was start my the broadcast first. You know what I'm saying? Even though it worked out, y'all won't even know what the fuck, you know what I mean, what was going on. So that was a happy little accident. Word to I said big boss, Bob Ross and shit. But now let me start the recording. Alright. Put on my glasses, bitch. I ain't played this shit in a minute, man. I'm inspired by One Piece now. I'm One Piece out. I've been playing that shit I've been watching that shit for a grip now. I need to start watching. I can't. See, my broadcast got at the end and shit, like I was mentioning before. Oh, this shit, what? This shit is lethal, bitch. Oh, this is crazy. Is this like unlimited? This shit about to blow up. What think I did that shit. Interact with the control shit. That was tough, man. I like all like the gizmos and gadget shit. It's gonna be hard to remember that shit. Damn, it got its own like, wow. This is crazy. Little lesson for next time given. Alright, so that probably is gonna be a little. Now I'm gonna leave it up there so y'all see what I was talking about before. This is raw. Raw, uncut, uncensored and shit. That shit it's gonna end. And y'all say, alright, let me get that loot back. Yeah, these niggas was trying, I guess that's they shit. They trying to protect it. Fuck y'all. Boost. Deck mode. View health. This shit is crazy. That's another thing I liked. I'm so glad they got this. That was like the coolest thing too. Like the shanties they sung in the Assassin's Creed on a boat disembark. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let me explore this shit. Man, sure. Yes, see, this is gonna be a weird comparison, but that's why I always. Granted, one thing about me, you already know, like I'm fucking Hideo Kojima. I love like Metal Gear Solid 3 and the Phantom Pain. I put that shit up with Metal Gear Solid as a whole, the series, but like those two games in particular, bro, like the freedom and exploration is so good and amazing. But like that's why I always felt like it was a unutilized mechanic. Like a lot of the side op shit, like it was a lot of cool shit you can do, you know what I'm saying, for the beat like in the world, but like the shit when you sent your people out in the missions, like I wish they like you could be more. It was more like, you know what I'm saying, visual, like, and you get to like interact with the shit. I don't know, that would have been more cool. I know they had to like reuse assets to the in the just the world that they built. It was a game design choice and shit. This nigga got dreads. Nigga like an albino and shit. This is cool, but yeah, it would have been cool like going on like side op missions in the Phantom Pain. Them dropping you in a section and shit. Maybe not even like, even have to be like, you know what I'm saying, fully world. I'm fucking ripping shit right now. Is that it? I guess that's it. The music's still going and shit. Wait, what you squaring up for? Can I not sprint? Okay, I probably can cut through this shit, right? Sprint wall, I can. Okay, when I'm... It's weird. It's like I thought it was R2. Shit is cool, but yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? This nigga name is Camden. Shout out East Coast CO. Shout out Jersey. Yeah, that would have been cool in the Phantom Pain where you can like go out on the missions with your peoples. That would be tough. Granted you the big boss and shit for Venom Snake, but that would have been cool. What you charging up for, nigga? Yeah, you whoop ass for real. Jason. This is cool. And I guess you just keep advancing. It's weird to like the mechanics change when you dual wield. So I'm like searching for materials. Oh, okay, cool, get it. I think like you bring shit back onto the ship. You taking a booty? No diddy. You know what I mean by that. Treasure. This is so fucking awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Ring of the Ocean. Damn, that shit worth bread. So yeah, but y'all see, as I mentioned before earlier, like the broadcast about the end and shit, it's gonna say to my my media gallery and shit on PlayStation, and I'm gonna be able to like export it and shit. I would show y'all if I could, you know what I'm saying? But y'all smart enough. Wait, what's going on? Okay, damn, that shit worth bread, so I can sell it. Okay, oh, and then my rank, my notoriety is going up and shit. Nice. See, it says your clip. Did it pop up? I don't think so, cause it's yeah, it blurred out, but it said your video. It reached the shit. Yeah, it was a little test thing. Okay, so that worked, and that's gonna be good for me, cause I want to try to like I said before, get some more VODs and shit. You know, it's sun. Let me get some more sunlight in here. the fuck is this? Oh, somebody, my neighbor parked their car in there. Yeah, it looks beautiful outside. It's a nice Audi. They car, but yeah, look like it's about to storm. But yeah, that's gonna work for me though. I'm probably not gonna have my face in it, but I would like to have more VODs, being that like I'm quite, you know what I'm saying, fairly comfortable. You know what I'm saying, like I guess being on, not only being on, like sometimes you don't want to. I get it, like you know. But my voice, I'm pretty sure, like I've kind of moved past that and shit like that, cringing at the sound of my own voice and shit. So at least that, like I said, like with Battlefield 6 open beta and shit come out, and I'm playing with a couple people and shit. But I wanna have some shit, you know what I'm saying, for the VODs, for the Twitch, you know. Oh shit, Beastly Rumble. Whose stomach was that? I hope that was our stomachs. Oh shit! They got a Kuma on this fucking island? Oh no! Fuck. Bro, Jason, that's all you, bro. He look like Paul. Bro, is that a fucking Tekken reference? Bro, Paul Phoenix versus fucking Kuma? This is crazy. A bear. Oh shit, yeah, sure, the ferocious bear. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's all you, pimp. That's all you, nigga. Bro, put in some, bro, yeah, box that nigga. Oh shit. What's the, okay, so I can like, oh, I can switch anytime. Yo, this shit crazy. Hold, let me, yeah. Oh wow, this combat is crazy, dog. I was running while I'm like, why can't I like, oh shit, damn. Okay, yeah, I was a little overly zealous with that shit. Let me, that's a cool, death screen. Alright, good, I don't have to do this shit all over again. Okay, let's switch back to this. Cause niggas is, I'm just gonna box this nigga. We gonna do that shit again. Yeah, cause I gotta circle around, dude. Yeah, but while I'm beating this bear's ass, yeah, I'm so looking forward to Battlefield 6, man. Like that shit. 2 games can coexist between that and COD, but like, holy, I'm gonna play the beta. It's crazy, man. They coming out the same date that game releases, like its initial release. Battlefield 6, the beta for BO7, bro. I don't. Do they really want to do that shit, man? I don't know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? With the they gonna have to really like. I'm not saying people ain't gonna play the game, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna play the beta either. The open beta for Battlefield. I mean, excuse me, BO7, but that's probably gonna hurt its numbers, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. RIP. Again, 2 games can coexist, you know, like I'm not, and it's not me trying to be on bot. Like, I love the shit out of both of them, you know what I'm saying? But like, I gotta admit it, man, like, this shit is shaping up to be like one of them, an experience. Now, not only is that, you know what I'm saying, like, not only Battlefield's back, you know what I'm saying, in its truest form, but I'm super excited. I'm super excited. It was funny, I was trying to do like a broadcast. Speaking of broadcast, I was trying to like have my little impression shit, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't go the right way. I ended up deleting it, whatever and shit like that. Nigga kept stuttering and shit. But I'm just gonna play the game. I don't want to have any like wrong press because I don't do B-roll, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to do. I was like, you know what? Like, I want this shit to be organic. I want it to play a game and have real raw, like just, you know what I'm saying? Just off like hands-on shit with my raw impressions. I don't want to like look back and like just regurgitate what I seen. I'd rather play the game and experience it in real time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no journalist. I don't get paid for this shit. Like, it'd be cool to, you know what I'm saying, like report. I mean, eventually, you know what I'm saying, I'll take it that I'll get to that point. But even if I did, like, it would just take the fun factor out of, like, I want hands-on time with this shit. And you know what I'm saying, you gonna see my real raw reaction, like how I be doing with some of these shits. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying, it be organic. You know what I'm saying? On how I'll be feeling with the shit. Whether it's good or bad. So it was kind of good. What's going on with you, nigga? You got seasickness? What the fuck going on with them? Why they Alright, let's sail again. Let's get to the main island and shit. Yeah, they on ready and shit. But it kind of worked out for the best, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't that I just really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, feeling the whole broadcast. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I feel like I'm forcing this shit. I just need to play the game, and then you'll see. But yeah, they doing everything right. Like, it looks like the best, like a cross between Rainbow Six. You know what I'm saying? Between like just, I don't know what it is. Like, okay, yeah, it looks nice, but what really got me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks like Battlefield. Like, that's the shit that got. Oh, am I like stuck in this hub world? Oh, okay. Oh, I see the purple shit. The lighthouse. Fucking there's so much shit in this world that you can do. And then you can drift. What really got me was the fucking fact, like the interior, bro. Like the seamless, like you know how in COD, like when you in a, it's like, okay, like this is a little fight. Like most of the fights in the interiors, like the buildings and shit, consists of, like, you know what I'm saying, like they mostly like points or whatever. Like there's nothing like, you know what I'm saying, like it's just a point, you know what I'm saying, place. Like you'll like, i.e. capture the flag or hard point and some shit like that. You'll go in there, they'll run out and shit like that. Somebody might be in there sniping in the build, but nobody really, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not like a Battlefield kind of, like, even in the older Battlefield, but it looked like they, I know I'm all over the place, but basically, anyway, the Battlefield 6 interiors, like, they would show them spliced gameplay during the reveal, like, of them, like, infiltrating a building. Like, the dude, he had the shotgun, blew up the door, like, he shot the door to door. Like, bro, the destructibility is fucking crazy. Like, they took the, you know, again, with the Rainbow Six reference and shit like that. They took a page out of their book, as well as COD with like the leaning over and shit like that, which I think it just should be a staple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Like Call of Duty, they innovative as hell for doing that shit, as well as Omni movie. But that leaning and shit like that was a step in the right direction for the first person genre. I think every fucking first person shooter should have that moving forward. Depending on, you know what I'm saying, like maybe not like Hero, like a Apex or a Valorant or something like that, you know, like it's just, or, you know, like an arena shooter, like that would be kind of weird. But like games like COD and shit like that, and let me finish this yet and I'm gonna get to it. But basically, yeah, like when it was infiltrating the fucking building, they shot through the thing, just them like going through the interior. I'm like, bro, like this shit looks, one, it looks like Rainbow like Six. If you told me it was another game, I would have believed you, bro. Like that, it looked like Battlefield, but it, like, you know what I mean, in the best way possible. It did it. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a Rainbow Six, and I'm like, bro, or Ready or Not, or something like that, something akin to that. And I thought that was amazing. That's the shit that blew me away. You know what I mean? Like my jaw was dropped on the floor, just stoked and hyped just to see another Battlefield game. You know what I'm saying? Come back, one of my favorite shit ever, as well as other people. You know what I'm saying? Just be, you know, get our hands on actual good premium experience for once, you know what I'm saying? With Battlefield, you know what I'm saying? But that's the shit that really like, I'm like, okay, like this, they on some shit with this for real, with this fucking interior shit, and how you can, like, you know what I mean, with the destructibility. I remember mentioning that in my my I guess, what was it, my expectations and wishes, you know what I'm saying, for the multiplayer vid that I did a while back before the gameplay, like, you know what I'm saying, with the trailer, the first trailer they showed with the CGI with the single player and shit. But I remember going back to that point when I mentioned in that video. I remember in one segment I was talking about how I hope they really, like, because in contrast, I felt like that was the thing that kind of, like, again, like I love Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, like they're super fun games and shit, like, but it's definitely like a step down, you know what I'm saying, as far as destructibility wise from Bad Company 2. You look at that shit, and then those two games in particular, like both of them, Battlefield 3 and 4, it's like night and day. Like, granted, there were different engines and shit like that, and it probably can only handle so much, being that the games were like really, well, Battlefield 3 was really trying to push the envelope, you know what I'm saying, and then Battlefield 4 was like a cross-platform game, so there was only so much they can do on the PS3 as well as PS4, even though the PS4 and PC was like the premium shit. Like I don't even think people even play the Battlefield. I don't even know if the service probably is, but anyway, I digress. Basically, like the destructibility, it just felt like a downgrade, and that always kind of left me scratching my head, like damn, like okay, like like it felt repetitive. Like once shit got I feel like once you seen one thing, like it's like okay, the building's gonna come down, then I can go on this and this rubble and this is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like it just felt like you seen everything before. That don't take away from the fun factor, whatever, but it just always felt like you saw the same things. Battlefield 1, I give grace because it's so atmospheric and shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like that you really didn't, you know what I mean? Like and to their credit, you know what I mean? Like the map design, I guess you could say, the game levels, like it's more open. There's really not that much interiors you can go in. So the destructibility you do see in it, like it's a little more seamless, as well as it feels more sandboxy versus the Battlefield 3 and 4. They're modern games, so there's gonna be a little more buildings. But it's cool going back to Battlefield 6. It's cool that they're really trying to ramp that shit up now. You know what I'm saying? Going back to that, like even just with like how creative you can be with the infiltrating different buildings, blowing the holes through walls and shit like that, or from the ground up with a grenade launcher, or one dude took a sledgehammer again on some Rainbow Six shit, smashed the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is gonna be so fucking raw, bro. Like I can't wait to get my hands on this beta. You know what I'm saying? I hope that they the stress tests and all that, like it might go down. You know what I mean? Because I know it's gonna be a lot of people. I said it before, but this shit gonna break records, man. Because everybody from like all the Westies, the Jack Frags. Shout out to bro, this shit blowing up with his views with the fucking reveal trailer. That nigga's gonna hit like at least by this month. Like probably like the 4 million, probably surpass that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that the Westies, not to take away from all of them, like the broken machines, like that's what solidified them. You know what I'm saying? Their careers with their content creation with the Battlefield games, and then of course 25 came out, and then 2024, and then they moved on to Warzone and shit, and you know how that shit kind of went. You know what I'm saying? But I know with Broken Machine, like he always like showed love to Battlefield 1 with his streams with the Battlefield 1 Sundays and shit. The Westies and the rest of them, they'll come back like on some retrospect shit. But I never really, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow them. I should, but they stuck to Warzone, because I guess that's what kind of like the sandbox shit kind of I guess it tickled they whistle, or what the fuck are that? What am I even talking about? But I guess that scratched that itch for them, wet they whistle and shit. But between the hackers and all that other shit with COD and all that, like it kind of took out the fun. They were vocal about it too. Like they ain't fake. You know what I'm saying? They said it on camera. Like yeah, it's just not it. You know what I'm saying? It was fun before in 2019 with the Verdance and shit like that, but it don't, them bringing that shit back, it wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying, because it's still a broken game for various reasons and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. That, as I mentioned before, the cheaters and shit like that, as well as just I guess the certain mechanics and stuff. But it's gonna be cool to see like their return to form with the Battlefield 6 content and shit like that, man. It's feel like we back in 2014, 20, you know what I mean, on Battlefield 3, and that's when I first discovered them. Well, a lot of niggas discovered them. I'm yapping and shit, but nah, like, I'm happy for them, man, because I know they shit, like, that's only going to send them to the moon, like, you know what I mean? Like, either people are going to go back, or they can, like, you know what I'm saying? They get to have fun, like, for real, and just, have their hands on a new game and shit, like, like, because I know that's they shit. Like, they like COD, Warzone, but they not really big on a multiplayer tip, you know what I'm saying? Because they like that big battle shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we ain't even talking about, I think that's gonna be later down the line with they Battlefield 6 iteration of Warzone, or they own Battle Royale, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that's gonna be called. We have yet to see that or hear anything about. So I'm taking that's probably gonna be later, probably in 2026. We're gonna see something like that. They're gonna do that shit big. But yeah, man, just to wrap it all up, it look like, bro, from what we seen right now, damn, like, RP COD for now, man. Like, holy shit, again, like, COD will always be my comfort, you know what I'm saying? My Minecraft, I guess you could say. But shit, man, like, that shit looking real good. They just shit. I was never a Warzone nigga. I'll hop on with my niggas, bro, but you never catch me like, oh yeah, I'm about to play Warzone. Nah, I'm hopping straight on multiplayer. That's why, you know what I mean? We on some last Mohican shit. Like will always be on COD multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? Like that it was cool in 2019 and the pandemic and shit. But after that, like in the cheat, I'm like, yeah, this shit got stale. Like, and niggas don't like dying and sent to the gulag and me watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I like dying and coming back and shit, over and over. But like the fast gameplay, you know what I'm saying, and shit. But yeah, man, fucking Battlefield 6, like that shit looking so sweet. They are low key, like I hate to say it, but they took their COD's flow, even with the multiplayer reveal. You know, with the fuck, you know what I mean? They did a COD next move, like literally, you know what I'm saying? How they flew niggas out and shit, like, and like they took their whole flow, but shitted on them with it. You know what I'm saying? They on some rap, you know what I mean? Hopping on somebody beat and dissing them in their own song, like their own track shit. Like, that's how it really was. And they ain't hide it either. Like, yeah, niggas, like we coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's all good competition though. Like granted, like it's like at the end of the day, niggas is the bigger corporate. They don't give a fuck. Like maybe the devs and shit like that probably got some emotional attachment to it. But if anything, it's just going to be good for the industry because it's going to make COD and Activision step their game up and actually listen to the community and shit. But the reason why they didn't listen because niggas just keep buying the game, and I can admit myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I like the COD games, Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. I'll always put that in high regard. Like definitely one of the better, you know what I'm saying? It's a premium experience. Nah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, But I said it before, like Modern Warfare 2 that's the shit that kind of like made me kind of plummet. But I'll give them that multiplayer wise for Modern Warfare 3, man. Like that shit is hard. But Modern Warfare 2, you know what I'm saying? Is literally copy and paste Modern Warfare 2019, and that shit, like that's the shit that kind of did it for me. You know what I'm saying? Granted, like I get why people don't like Modern Warfare 3. You know what I'm saying? Being it's not a premium experience between single player and shit like that, but I ain't buy that shit. I just got that shit on Xbox Game Pass. Be smart. Don't from Black Ops 7 come out, man. If y'all got Game Pass, don't buy that shit, bro. Go right on Game Pass, man, or PC. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate Xbox Game Pass, PC, whatever the fuck it's called. Play it on that shit, man. Don't buy that shit full purchase. And again, like I ain't a COD hater. I'm not an activist. I'll never be fake. Like I'm gonna play COD. I'm gonna play Black Ops 7, despite what people say, and I'm gonna enjoy it. But you know what I'm saying? But it is a better experience. There's better shit out there. Like Battlefield 6, as far as like the big Battlefield is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? In contrast to what Warzone and shit did, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I'm way more excited for Battlefield 6 just as a game in general. You know what I'm saying? But like like I'm way more interested in that shit. Also, last thing, I know I'm going crazy with but it was cool like during the end of the multiplayer reveal, you know what I'm saying, when they showed the single player and all that, but they showed us with one little thing that what is it called? Battlefield Lab shit? Or Portal, I never even knew what that for. I think that was later, like they introduced that in 2020. I could be wrong, 2042, or probably was 5. But that shit probably never really got to where they really wanted it to. It probably was a good feature, but being that those two games were dog shit, well more so with 2024. Excuse me, Battlefield 5, I never thought that was that bad ever. Maybe because I played it the little time that I did play with it, it was like after the patches. But I don't think that game, like compared to 2025, 2024, bro. Oh my god, now that's a piece of shit of a game, bro. That's like inhumane how piece of shit that game is. Super disappointing. Now it's not even it's an understatement. But anyways, yeah, the Portal shit that they showed, man, like that little teaser, like the Bad Company references with the Caddyshacks and shit and the wacky music. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all doing everything right, everything DEA. Like, oh my god, man, y'all are fucking, y'all goated, y'all back. I love to see it, man. But yeah, I'm super excited for that shit. I just yapped for so long, but yeah, I had to get that out because again, like I was trying to make a vid about that shit. I'm like, I was using Model for 3 as for B-roll, and I'm playing it, getting killed, getting frustrated, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'd rather just be playing Battlefield rather than this shit right now. Oh, this got a Gatling gun? Oh shit! Be prepared to sail on the day. I'm like, I'd rather be playing that shit rather than, you know what I'm saying, playing this. Like for real, niggas was getting frustrated and getting a little FOMO and shit like that. Like I'm seeing all this shit with the fucking, you know what I mean? content creator again. Like shout out to them. It ain't no hard for you know what I'm saying. He earned that. Getting flown out and shit out there. You know what I'm saying to play have hands on time with the game. But I want to go into this shit blind. I didn't want to look at anything with that. You know what I'm saying? The map looked good. Okay, I'm gonna say that too. I ain't done with this yet. Fuck that. Even from the map like level, like in contrast to like you look at 2024. You know what I'm saying? How a hollow that shit was, like just a hollow sandbox. Even the Battlefield 3, like you know, in contrast to the 4, right? Fucking let me close my blinds and shit. I feel like niggas. I ain't saying I'm on some parent, but like, yeah, fucking so that shit just threw me off. Nah, cause it was a nigga parking, he stopped and shit. Nah, I'm just in my own head, but yeah, fucking what do you call it? What's this? Yeah, the map and shit, like the gameplay design, like the gameplay, like the terrain and shit like that. Like it looks, just the map that they show with that. I'm like, okay, like this looks so good. Like, yeah, you went from land to like air. Like, you know, you saw the jets flying around and shit like that. The F1s and all. I don't even know what the jets is called. But yeah, it looks like some Top Gun Maverick shits. The how you can like hop on like the certain people, the infantry, like you can hop on the different tanks and shit. I mean, use the characters to hop on the back of the tanks. Like even that, man, like those assets they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, just in multiplayer, it's gonna be crazy to see. How it's going to be incorporated into their battle royale. But again, going back to what I was saying, I want to finish that statement and then I'm going to end that. The terrain, you know what I'm saying? Like just how the level design, man, like how you can just go uphill and I don't know, like I haven't, from what I've seen visually during the gameplay review, I'm like, okay, like this looks tough. Like y'all know what the fuck y'all doing, bro. Like from infantry to the Vehicle, I can't even say that shit right. Vehicle? Vehicle from combat, you know what I'm saying, right? Like you getting in the tank and shit like that, Vehicle, and air combat and shit like that shit hard, you know what I mean? But it don't feel too big, like it just feels just like perfect, like right, like you know what I'm saying, like everything looks woven together good, like okay, like this path goes to this, like it ain't just this big ass map, you know what I'm saying, i.e. 2024 2042, you know what I'm saying, or even BF1, like they were cool, a very atmospheric game, but even some of them games like and Battlefield 5, like it just took like them spawns, bro, like you walking across the country, dog, like if you God forbid, like you're not in a squad or some shit, you know what I'm saying, you don't have no squad members to load up on, but this feels more like okay, like cohesive. If that's the right analogy, if you know what I'm saying, I can't think of a word, but we're gonna go with that. Like it feels like everything is stitched real nice together and shit. But alright, I'm trying to get to this fucking a nigga trying to get to the lighthouse and shit, man. Like I can't take the wheel. They said prepare to sail central lighthouse area. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna call it here, but I'm definitely gonna keep going back to this as well as continuing to pit, you know what I'm saying? Do shit with the Twitch shit, with the VODs and all that. I'm probably not gonna have my face in every single one, but sometimes even at the broadcast thing, that shit can be monotonous too. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it don't help. Like, nah, that shit work wonders. I'm just walking around this shit like a dickhead, but it can be monotonous, like always having to re-record and shit like that once it goes down, and sometimes like it don't, if you let it go for the hour duration, like it will stop. I don't know, like I'm just a weird stickler like when it comes to continuity and shit. Sometimes I like to break things up like so it can flow, you know what I'm saying, with the vids and shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna talk to these niggas. Any ideas? Central Red House scope. Alright, let's. Okay, I get that. Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I gotta talk to one of these niggas. I should low-key just end this shit here though, honestly, and just continue. I think I can save any time. Oh, he's sleeping on the shit, huh? That's funny. Dude, how long I've been it hasn't been that long. But yeah, maybe I can get to this lighthouse. I don't know. Let me talk to bro. He ain't really saying nothing that really interests me. Oh, he gave me some shit though. Okay, appreciate that. You got some morale. Give me a bouquet. I'm gonna get this to your sister and shit. A crew member is in poor condition. How? This nigga got seasickness? Where? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna end this over here though. But yeah, this is like a test stream slash a nigga low key want to play this. I'm glad it worked properly and shit. Shout out to the video game he put me on. Well, he ain't literally put me on, but like again, I got this from Pound with his. I'm like, oh, I need to start doing it. Smart nigga. He broadcast the he was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I probably did. But he was broadcasting it as well as streaming on Twitch and shit. That was cool, and with that, his shit got muted. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lot of music and shit like that with the VODs. But at least he had the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. I was watching like his broadcast shit that somebody uploaded off of one of his shit. I don't know how they be getting his vids. I guess they be taking it from the VODs, or he be posting this shit. But yeah, shout out to him. He put me on. But yeah, let me end this shit. I'm just running around like a dickhead and shit.